Greetings. Today we'll be viewing another 3 vs 3. I think it was like a rematch of the other one we viewed at Encounter at Farpoint. This one's on The Clincher. Pretty similar map in looks, but it plays quite a bit differently. So let's get started. We'll see if teams are the same or different or what's going on. Hold fire. Go in the water. Okay, so on top we have light blue. We've got Dubbzwerth, Twilight, and Magpie. And down south we've got Wingflier, Setin, and Drummer. We've got some, we got a party up in the corner. Winds are pretty good. NUG maps are always pretty darn good. Usually is on NUG. See? So let's speed it up a little bit. Do +8. +8 seems like a ×2 or something like that. I'm not too sure. So, getting some resources up. I like this map. I think I've won on this map once. You can do a lot on it though, like ships. They don't really have an outlet anywhere, but they can be huge in these middle pools. They can help you defend. But mostly later game, like advanced ships. Hovers are great on a map like this. Amphibious tanks, you can do some sneaky things if they don't prepare for it. But we have Setin. Setin's going air, Wingflier vehicles, and Drummer vehicles. Up here we got Dubbzwerth with vehicles, Twilight with vehicles, and Mag with K-bots. So if you take an early hold in the center and get a good defensive lineup, if you get a Guardian up, kind of like here or here, you can hold down a lot and make it really hard to push, because you only get like a couple extra metal patches. The sides are pretty decent, these are pretty decent, so keeping the opponent away from like these 2 metal patches and maybe even this one can be really strong. We've got Wingflier moving his commander up again. Magpie as well, taking an early foothold with his commander. And Setin's probably going to lay mines. Yep. Setin and Magpie have switched roles this game. Got Wingfly getting some early intel up. And he killed himself. And he ran. Which is a shame because there's nothing else to get him. Wingflier moving his comm up. So what do we got going on? We've got Drummer. He's getting his energy up and under control there. We've got a few metal spots that aren't taken yet. We've got pretty much all geos going up down here. Haven't quite grabbed them all up here. Twilight's grabbing his. Magpie and Dubbzwerth haven't gotten there yet. Looks like Magpie's trying to clear the mines. Setin probably set them to hold fire. That's what I would have done. We've got Wingflier coming up, taking stuff with his commander. Should probably take that out. If If I were in Dubbzwerth position, I'd just walk right up and degun him. We've got Setin getting up some Twilights. Probably be there the whole game. Still getting Twilights up. Magpie's right here too. He can't get over there anymore because of the HLT. He should probably get some artillery up though. Let me get rid of my markings. That's they're coexisting so closely. Where'd his commander go? Ah, he's moving down. Definitely needs to get some artillery up. Get out. If he can get rid of that HLT, Berserkers can really take out that commander. Trying to get a Punisher up pretty darn close. Twilight's got it. Should have that, yep. Ooh, big amphib attack from Drummer. I didn't even notice. I was focused on the commanders in the center. Nice. Nice on Drummer's part. He's just taking out all of Magpie's stuff. And the really good thing about this attack is that it, well, Magpie was pretty much contesting over here. They did get the K-Bot Lab, nice. He's got the Punisher up though. But they took out a lot of Magpie's resources, so his center's probably about to fall too. Nice on Drummer's part there. Yeah, he got that Punisher up. That's gonna be rough. If one of them had air, I mean, once again, Wingflier, he makes bold moves early on. Too little, too late with that commander. They got the HLTs and the Punisher. You either sacrifice your commander straight forward and you prepare. You get some energy storage, some metal storage built, and then you just go kill yourself, basically. Taking his commander out. And or air, like if they sent air down this side here. They don't have air. But had they had air, Setin could help out with some fighters, but I mean, you got that to take out. You got that to take out or avoid, and you got that. One more. And then the Setin's got some right here. Group of like 5 gunships though. You get here, you get rid of all this stuff. You know, you target these first, and you just wreak havoc, and Wingflier's in a tough spot. In theory, I don't actually know. He's not in a tough spot anymore. He's right on the front line. See, I liked the thought of that, but I definitely would have just sacrificed. Like, he lost his commander anyways. He should have taken Wingfliers out with him. He should have just gone knowing he was going to sacrifice his commander. You're sending it out in a risky spot regardless. Probably Twilight's there? No? Looks like there is. Don't think so. Drummer building up another amphibious attack. Magpie is prepared this time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Something like that. Nobody's got commanders except Magpie, I think. Twilight going for ships again. I feel like that Guardian might be a little hard to reach. So let's take a look. These probably aren't going to make it very far. I've got some levelers coming in from Wingflier. It's going to be a massacre over here. It's a massacre right there, but he can still go up the side, and that's probably would have been his best choice there. So we have Dubbzwerth starting advanced K-bot. Mag hasn't really rebuilt much. He's rebuilt enough to still be doing things. I don't know where's energy. I mean, I guess these wins. He doesn't need too much right now. We've got a drummer, about 50% to advanced. Advanced air from Setin. I'm calling it now. This game's probably over. Hovers from Wingflier. He abandoned the advanced vehicle, which is probably good because I don't feel like they need the advanced vehicle. They have all the extra metal, I think. No, but they have their extra metal, and they're keeping them from them. Drummer coming up on Dubbzwerth with an amphib attack. That was also a good choice of his, instead of continuing on Magpie. But it looks like he's pretty ready. I wouldn't say ready, but he's got his Janus. He was moving into place. Though they're not so good against fast-moving targets. They get the job done. But he did lose some things. Took some things out of his own, it looks like. So, I mean, it was a decent attack, honestly. Took out a few metal spots, took out some wins. And that Geo's probably still sustaining him, though. Setin's got a Prude up. Yeah. Over here, he does have ships up. Looks like he tried to attack. Took out some things, maybe. That was a bummer. Don't know if lemmings were the best choice, but they kind of unloaded in the water, which screwed him over. Magpie making a move on Drummer here with a lot of hammers. Came close to getting that blocker, but not quite. If you're gonna attack something like a blocker, I mean, you could definitely do it with hammers, but I would split them into like 3 groups and try to, you know, it's got a lot of splash. So if you move 3 groups and position them like up here, and then just quickly, you know, tell them to move, and attack, that blocker's going down for sure. Leveler just eating the K-bots, doing its job. They're like little candy apples. Twilight getting some hovers up, that'll be nice. But we have a hover attack coming in from wing right now. He's getting an amphib defense up, but unfortunately that's not going to be enough. They've switched strategies already. Now we have some brawlers coming in, and there's no air defense. except the dead commander. The best kind of air defense there is. So Mag just lost his commander. And Dubbzwerth is losing his stuff here to the hovers. Probably going to go... Twilight does have an HLT up, thankfully. But Dubbzwerth is pretty much out of the game at this point. Because he doesn't have a commander. He's got a radar. He does have a constructor. He's still there, but it's uphill from here, pretty much. They got the shipyard. Not going to get the hovers, most likely. They're probably being repaired by those. But that was a huge blow. Dubbzwerth is pretty much starting from scratch. Mag's getting hovers up, but he doesn't have any air defense. And nope, Setin's making a spirit to finish things off here. I mean, he could probably send gunships tier 1 and end it for Magpie at least. A little more trouble with Twilight here, but if you get rid of Magpie, then Twilight's the only one with any real production value. Oh, Spirit's up. That's probably game. I don't think they can take out Spirit. Let's just do this, huh? Oh, he's stopping. He could just keep going. He really could. There's not a whole lot in terms of air defense there. More hovers coming in from Wing. This will be the end of Dubbzwerth right here. He doesn't need to self-destruct. Wing will destruct him first. He's got a couple storages there. But Twilight lost that HLT. Now he's got air defenses, but he might as well be defenseless at this point. And that's pretty much it. Tons of brawlers coming in. That was that felt a bit one-sided, if I'm being honest. I've noticed the trend in these past two games, and this Wing uses his commander to take a really good spot, and they don't move quick enough to deal with it. Something like that is like crucial to get under control. There's a foul-proof way to get rid of your enemy's commander every time, too. That's to sacrifice your commander, which both Dubbzwerth and Twilight lost their commanders trying to kill him anyways. They should have just did it early on and prepared for it. Honestly, I'm not against picking a commander up with an air transport. It's hard to do, and it might not pan out. But if my enemy brings his commander to the front of my base, you better believe I'm gonna do everything I can to kill him. Because then you're just stuck. Either that, or you go around the commander and you destroy the things that he left unprotected. Because that can happen easily. On a map like this, it's not as easy. Because there's only so many ways to go. But if you have air, then, like I said, like 5-6 gunships could have done a lot of damage to Wing. Which would have helped them immensely. They didn't go air this time, though. Drummer with the amphibious attack against Magpie, that probably hurt a lot. Then he came on Dubbzwerth. It didn't do as much, but the hover attack after that did tons of damage. Pretty much took Dubbzwerth out of the game. And then Setin got up the advanced air and pretty much wiped out Magpie. And the commander in the center from Wing pretty much held Twilight. He spent most of the game trying to do something about that, it looked like. Unsuccessfully. Lost his commander in the process, and Wings survived, so that was a bummer. It was very well played. Very well played, though. Here, resources, you see Setin pretty much focused on economy the whole time because there was nothing they could do to get to him. Wingflier also had quite a bit of economy, and then Drummers there. Had the least of the three, but he had more than them. He was pretty much right on par with them, actually. Excess metal again looks great. 07062, Twilight 1606. It's 4 digits, but it's not too much compared to all of them. It's a lot, but you got Magpie 295. Pretty good. Once again, thanks for watching, and if you have any feedback, please let me know, and we'll see you next time. Bye.